What's up, guys? This is my YouTube debut. Sitting at the house bored, decided, you know what? Everyone loves watching unboxing videos. This is my second box from SHTF, the mystery gear. This is the basic box. I watched a bunch of videos before I made this decision, and it seems like you get a pretty good amount of things at the basic level, and really, a lot of the things in the higher end boxes are kind of, I don't know if it's really what I'm looking for. So, I'm doing this basically to build out my bug out bag. And so, yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight to it. Oh, that side's already cut. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. So if you open the box upside down, that's where you find the packing list of what's in the box. And my camera is not super good, but I did find a way to, bam, make it easier for everybody. So first thing on the list, this is the April box. So as far as I know, I'm the first person to make an April box. This came today about an hour ago. So yeah, the very last day of April, I actually emailed them and was like, "What's going on? Where's my stuff? What's taking so long?" And they sent me an email back saying basically, "We're behind, we're delayed, but it'll go out." It was like a week or so after it was supposed to go out on the 15th. Um, So yeah, so let's do the first item. First item, bug out pair of Tinder bootlaces with fire starter. And so yeah, I'm doing this to build out my bug out bag. It's a very casual thing. I love the whole idea of subscription boxes, and not knowing what you're gonna get. Um, I've watched so many videos. I've actually probably seen everything that's in here already, but I don't have it yet. So got two two of those. Let's open one of these up. Oh, and that just falls right off. Ah, okay. So the very end where you would normally push through the shoe is got a little cap on it, and that covers the ferrule rod. And I'm curious. This has to be, that has to be the striker. It's actually got little holes in it. I wonder. I'm gonna try it out. See if it works. You gotta scrape the coating off first before you get any decent kind of strikes out of it. And this does not. Oh, there we go. I got it. Oh, okay. Make sure I don't burn anything down. Let's try that over here over the box. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, okay. So it works. And some people might find this kind of gimmicky, but you know what? I might actually lace a pair of my. I have some Converse as like a backup pair of shoes in my bug out kit, and I may actually lace them up with these because you can never have too many sources, too many fire starting sources. So, anything that starts a fire for you or makes starting a fire easier is something you should absolutely consider, you know, in a bug out bag, or even in a hiking, you know, if you go hiking a lot, or camping, this would be really fantastic. And, you know, this is something last resort. It would be kind of weird to, you know, have to use your shoelace, but it's cool. It hides away, you know, a useful tool. So I really, really like that. So set that over there. Okay. So Trailblazer first aid playing cards. Now I like this because knowledge is going to be your best friend in a apocalypse SHTF kind of scenario. And that's upside down. It's a little plastic kit. Little plastic. It's not waterproof, but I'm sure that the cards are going to be some kind of waxy something. Let's try. Okay. See if I can get these opened up. Oh, it has a cigarette little pull strip that I did not notice right away. Okay. So, let's just pick a card. Okay. Life or death. So basically it says decisions need to be made quickly in an emergency situation. First step is to assess whether or not the injury is life-threatening or non-life-threatening. So I feel like that's probably fairly common sense. Let's see. A bee stinger needs to be removed immediately, and it can be scraped out using a credit card. Do not squeeze it out. Okay. I didn't know that, so cool. Let's maybe try one more. Let's see. This is the Queen of Clubs card. And it says, apply cold water to reduce... Oh, let's start on the beginning. Bee and wasp stings can be painful and cause swelling at the infected area. Apply cold water to reduce the swelling. Okay, so we got another bee info thing. Okay. So, I'll go through these in detail later, because I'm sure there's a bunch of good nuggets of information, so... $10 for playing cards. Yeah, normal cards you can get super cheap. Super cheap from like the dollar store or Walmart. Or, you know, really a lot of places, any kind of retail place is gonna sell those. $10. You do get a lot of helpful information. I'm assuming there's gonna be a ton of helpful information in there. And you know, $10 might be a little overpriced, but that's okay, you know. I'm sure if you're in a survival scenario, some playing cards is going to be one of those things you wish you would have had, you know. So stuff it in your bug out bag or go hiking, camping with it, and be thankful that you have them. So, oh, the bootlaces, $13.99. That's a little overpriced because fire strikers and all that stuff, you can get those super cheap, like $5, you know, at Walmart or whatever. But it does have a dual purpose. You know, it might be a little overpriced. They say the whole box is worth $65.95, but um, you know, uh, to me, what they say it's worth is not really what I'm interested in. You know, if it seems reasonable, then whatever. But I really am just trying to pack out my kit, and find those things, especially like the cards. You don't. No one thinks to pack playing cards, and so I'm really glad, that I got that. That was one of the things watching these videos that I was like, you know what? It seems kind of gimmicky, but I think I would actually really love to get that. And so I got it. So that's fantastic. The 5-in-1 survival whistle. Let's see. Oh, this is okay. Okay. I thought it was a flashlight at first. I was super excited. Okay, no mystery items. This packing paper, the first box, the first thing I thought of when I opened it was, free Tinder. Seems kind of silly. Pack it down into like a little square, shove it in your bag. And this is a lot of stuff. You could, I mean, this this is like a 5-foot piece of paper. So throw that in your kit, fold it up, cut it up, make fire starting stuff out of it. But yeah, so we've got the 5-in-1. It's a little hard to see. 5-in-1 whistle compass. And if I decide to keep doing videos, I'm definitely gonna upgrade my cameras and stuff, because I know someone's gonna be like, oh my god, you can't really tell what's going on. But let's figure out what this 5-in-1 is. So right off I see a compass, and north is straight behind me. So it does look like it's picking up on north. You do kind of have to maybe jiggle it just a little bit to encourage it. But then, east is that way, and it's pointing east, and then south is straight to you guys. So the compass works. It's not the most high-end compass ever, and they're saying this is $7.99. And I've actually seen this in past videos before by other people. We do have a mirror, a little signaling mirror. I unscrewed the top off. You have a little storage thing. It does have a rubber seal, so this is actually going to be a little waterproof container. So that's really cool. So 1, 2, 3, that's 3 things, Okay, whistle works really well. Hopefully that didn't murder your ears. Whistle works. Somewhere I've seen someone say that they think maybe the little rope is the 5th item. So we got compass, mirror, waterproof storage, whistle. The string has to be the last thing. I don't know what the 5th item would be besides that, but fairly confident I've seen someone else struggle to figure that out before. And yeah, this is for $7.99. I'll say it's okay. It gives you a waterproof little container. You can throw some matches, make a little fire starter kit out of this, and I think it's a good thing to have, I would say this would be more like if you were hiking or camping and, someone fell and got hurt or something like that. the whistle might be a good thing to attract attention. Where I live, you can be camping and hiking, and there's not a soul that's going to be anywhere close to you. So this definitely, this definitely could help you out. Camping, hiking, SHTF scenario. I like it. If it seems kind of gimmicky to you, you know, you take it or leave it. Um, I'm gonna definitely throw that in my bag just because, you know, it's a waterproof container. I'm gonna throw something in there and just throw it in the bag. I don't think I'll ever use the whistle, to be honest. Um, Post-apocalyptic scenario, I'm not gonna be drawing attention to myself with the whistle. So, I mean, but I like it. I like it. I like everything so far. I'm not I'm not as excited as I thought I would be, although I have been just chomping at the bits to get to this box. But yeah, so let's move on. We got this guy right here. Man, that is a cool looking knife. It says it is a tanto kukri. Okay, that's really neat. And it says Marines. It's actually got some stars and stripes and stuff, and it's got some Air Force pilots and looks like some SEALs and stuff. Let's see if you can read that. Give you a chance. Features deeply notched jimping and double finger choils. Okay. I don't exactly know. I don't think I've ever heard those words before. Officially licensed by USMC. Includes nylon belt sheath. It's a 9.5-inch stainless steel blade. Measures 15.5 overall. Molded TPU and TPR handle with USMC medallion. Okay. I was less excited about this when I first saw it in the box. And now I'm a little more excited. Anything military related, you know, that's cool to me. Let's go ahead. Let's set that out. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and just get rid of the box. It says, I see right away, it says on the knife, it says retreat. Hell, we just got here. Okay. 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 What do we have here? It says it's 10. Oh, maybe everything in this is gonna be. Well, maybe not. This is like a little brochure of other knives. And I got excited because I saw a 1065 high carbon steel, but that's for something else. That's for a throwing star. So bunch of other products that you could get from these guys. Was hoping it would have something about the knife itself, but doesn't look like it does. Okay, so okay, pretty sturdy little buttons on the sheath here. Ooh, it's sharp. I just barely touched the point here, and it was very sharp. Very, very, very sharp. Or pointy, I should say. It's very pointy. Very, very pointy. Man, that is actually really cool. Knife enthusiasts are going to look at this and go, oh my god, why did I get this knife, maybe? Says stainless steel UC3363. I've never heard of that as a steel. It could be, I don't know. Might just be a model number or something like that. It's got some, let's see, can you see that there? We'll try it over here. Retreat, hell, we just got here. It's got the little marine symbol, says the few, the proud, yeah. And then USMC. This feels absolutely fantastic in the hand. The grip, it's got a really nice, like the tan part is like a hard plastic, but then the black is like a rubbery, it's got a really good grip. It doesn't feel, I'm gonna say maybe this is definitely not a full tang knife. It probably stops somewhere short of the whole handle, but it feels really good. Like, just, I feel like, I could just chop something. Let's see, let's try a paper test. I'm betting. Oh shoot, did that off camera. Boom. 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 Oops, see if I can get another one. This is cutting really well, actually. Just cutting right through this paper. Oh, got a little off on that one. It's sharp. This thing is sharp. It's very sharp. Let's try it on a different part of the knife. Okay. Not working as well. That could be my fault. Let's try a different piece of paper. Gosh. Okay. Okay, so parts of this knife. Oh, okay, nope. Okay, we got a little something there. Oh. Let's see. Okay, so the tip, the leading edge of this knife, not quite as sharp. It feels really sharp, but the little swing in here, this little part, the kukri part of the knife, is extremely sharp. I mean, it just effortlessly cuts. I mean, this is a really cool knife. If you're in the military, you might look at this and think it's kind of a rip-off, or it's ripping swag from the Marines. But this, I could imagine a Marine carrying this knife and just gutting somebody. Honestly, this is just, I'm super happy with this. It's not the most high quality, and when I say that, I mean, I'm talking mainly about the tang. I don't know if it's a full tang or not. We'll probably never know unless someone decides they're gonna cut their knife open and see. I'm a big fan of the military. I'll support military all day. So, anything that says Marines, any kind of cool gear like that, that's, I like it. Some people might be like, well, that's kind of lame. I don't know. I love it, honestly. I mean, I am super, like, the more I look at this knife, the more I'm excited to have this knife. So, now, this is a $20 a month box. This is not American made stuff. So if you're looking at this and you're like, oh, it's a junky knife, you'll have to sharpen it forever all the time. Yeah, maybe, but I'm gonna put this in a bag, and it's probably never gonna get used for anything ever. So to me, it's sharp right now. It's all of it's maybe not super sharp, but there are some very sharp parts of this knife. So it's ready to go. I'm gonna say this knife is ready to go. So you can put this in the sheath, forget about it, and if you ever do need it, then you have it. So I don't know. I'm happy. I'm really happy with that. At first I thought it was gonna be like a super lame, sort of non-labeled, just, because I've seen a bunch of junky big knives in these boxes, but for 20 bucks, I would pay 20 bucks just for this knife, honestly. Probably more so because it has the military stuff on it. My dad was a Marine, so maybe this, and that was my light. Maybe this has a little more value to me than anyone else, or maybe than some other people. My my wife's grandfather was a Marine, so I'm super digging this. I'm probably talking about the knife too much, but the last thing on the list, we only have one more thing to go. Sorry about that. I had a little light trying to make it easier to see me. Oops. And that fell down naturally, 99% of the way through the video. That's gonna fall again. Maybe it won't. Okay. So happy with the knife. Super happy with the knife. This is great. And the sheath is it's a sheath. They don't have to give you a sheath. Just put it that way. A lot of people complain, "Oh, this is just a cheap nylon sheath." Well, I mean, you could strap that to something, and you'll be glad you had it. The belt loop, it has a spot for your belt. It's not super big. It's actually pretty small. It's a pretty snug fit there. Okay, let's put the knife down. Let's throw that. We'll just lay it right there. Okay. Last but not least, EMT shears. 2-pack. Does that come apart? Nope. Now this is cool, because this is something I could see definitely being a big part of a first aid kit. And I don't think, unless you buy like a high-end first aid kit, you're not going to get these, without supplementing a kit. So, oh yeah, those can cut. Those can cut something. I mean, yeah, these are great. Okay, I think these could cut something a lot harder, honestly. They do feel kinda cheap, but we got a 2-pack. I mean, a lot of the videos, I've only seen these a couple of times in other videos, and you only get one. The green ones, I think. So we got 2. So I can make 2 different kits with these. So super excited about that. So yeah, it's $5.99. This is a good deal. $5.99, you could pay that. Honestly, you would pay $5.99 for just one of these. I would. I mean, if this was something that I went to Walmart and that was what I went to Walmart for, I would pay $5.99. So getting 2, that's a super good deal. So I'm actually really, really excited to get these because as far as first aid stuff goes, I don't have a lot of first aid stuff yet. Hopefully SHTF will send some. But so yeah, so that's what you get for 20 bucks. If we went up to the Pro Box, we'd get a portable window, cling, solar charge, and power bank. That might have been fun to get. The Tactical Response Pack. Tactical Response Pack. I'm wondering if maybe that has some first aid stuff in it. I don't know. Maybe someone else will do an Elite video box. And then in the Elite box, we would have gotten a tactical digital watch, which is something I kind of honestly was hoping to get in the basic box. I've seen a lot of people get the Viper, I forget, it's some kind of Viper watch, but At the elite level though, I don't know. I'd be less enthused at the elite level to get a watch. So the packable spear, honestly, for me, a spear in general, is not, to me, that might be one of the few things that if I got it in a box, I would just be really like not happy about. So, you know, overall, 20 bucks. I think I made out pretty well. Um, I really like the cards. Anything that starts a fire is really good to have. You know, the whistle, excluding the whistle, everything else I love about it. I guess I like the whistle. I don't know. I like it overall. There's nothing in here that I see and I'm like, I wish I wouldn't have got that. So, ironically, I was wanting the playing cards. We got the playing cards, so yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I want to come back around to, this is going to be, I'm putting this at the end because I know by now people are like, okay, time to watch something else. This is going to be, it's like everybody that does unboxing videos has like their knife that shows that they know like what real quality looks like. Or you know, just like, oh well, you know, the products here aren't that great, but look, I know what quality is. So in 1995, this was $100 knife. Um, it's got two-tone turquoise. It's got some onyx, and then it's got the red that's coral, and that's all inlaid with the brass. And then obviously the brass. This is a very heavy knife. This knife, these two knives almost weigh the same. Almost. Pretty close. This knife might weigh as much as this knife. So this is my favorite knife probably. So yeah, this will be, there goes the light again. So yeah, so that'll be my unboxing knife. This is kind of like a sister knife to that knife. Same thing. It's got onyx and turquoise inlaid with the brass. A little bit smaller. I know the brass needs to be polished, but I just got these knives, so haven't really got around to it. Also, father-in-law gave me this case knife. This is a super cool American throwback. It doesn't lock. You know, you just have to have common sense to keep the knife open. So, common sense, only thing keeping that going for you. On the other side, it's got the Sunbuster Jr. So, I'll be using periodically all these knives to open. May have to do some magical editing. Really kind of upset that this keeps falling. So, okay, come on. Just sit. Alright, so I'll probably be doing more of these videos. I appreciate everyone watching. If you see something you like or you have a comment about, let me know. You know, this is the first time I've ever made a YouTube video, so you know, I'll hopefully get better with time. So definitely gotta fix the light. But yeah, I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. We'll be doing this. I think I'll keep doing SHTF boxes. I really am kind of thinking about trying out battlbox because it seems like they get more of the things I'm looking for, like, you know, life straws and things like that. So I don't know. I think we'll give it another month. We'll see what happens. If I keep getting things, those random little things I'm looking for, like the playing cards, or the shears, or really these knives. This knife is cool. You can't have too many knives. You want to have more than one, because if you lose something, you don't want that to be the only thing you had. So duplicates are always fantastic. So yeah. So look out for more videos, and we'll see you next time.